hands together for Gloria.
Hi, everyone. So I'm going to give you a snapshot of my life so that you can understand a little bit of why I'm doing this talk. But first, with a raise of hands, how many of you have a favorite TV show or movie right now? Yeah, okay. How about a favorite book right now? Okay, good. So how about think back to when you were 6 or 8. Did you have a favorite book back then? Yeah, okay. Can I get some shout outs of titles? Drew B. Jones. Okay, what did I hear from over here? Okay. Captain Underpants. Yeah. Okay, these are all great books that probably taught us something, probably made us more creative, took us into a different world, potentially. Captain Underpants, that's a completely different world. My favorite book growing up was The Little Engine That Could. Does anybody know that story? Yeah, it's a classic. Thank you very much. So it's about a little engine that made up a mountain, all because they had a positive mentality. And the idea behind reading books to me is so powerful because with all those books you guys were shouting out, you guys were smiling, you guys were getting into it, you were thinking back of all of the lessons you were able to be taught because you read those books. So the thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that as teenagers, we can help little kids find a passion for reading. Wisconsin, surprisingly, is one of the worst performing states for literacy. Wow, right? Like, we're known for something, but it's super negative. And actually, the city that I live in, Beloit, is one of the most underperforming cities in the entire state. Yeah, that's a big period. And you gotta figure out how to deal with it. So one way that I found out I can help with it is through volunteering, and more importantly, volunteering with kids so that they can learn the passion behind reading. You might be asking yourself, how does Gloria do that? Well, I got involved my sophomore year of high school with an organization called All Beloit Children Playgroup. I started going to this little place called Aqua World. So I'd go there every Wednesday for like an hour and a half, and I'd read a cute little book with them. I'd sing a song, I'd do a craft, all in the hopes of making those kids like reading a little bit more. And a little bit backstory behind me, I hated kids my sophomore year of high school. Like, when someone would come up to me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, who is this person? Like, get away. And I didn't see myself really wanting to engage with the idea of being a teacher or helping other people, honestly. So that entire experience gave me a 180 in my perspective about volunteering, literacy, my hometown, and little children. In that entire experience, I was able to understand that even as a teenager, I can step out of my comfort zone and help someone, a little 5-year-old, understand the passion behind being able to read a book. And not just read a book, but get into it and engross yourself with the story. And not that many kids are able to because they just don't know how to read. I'm working with this little girl right now, and she can't read a mini picture book. She's 8 years old, and she can't do it. And to think that now she can't read Captain Underpants, and she can't know that story, and she can't read Little Engine That Could and learn that lesson. To me, because I'm an emotional person now, that breaks my heart. And I was like, oh my gosh, literacy is so amazing, because as students, we all know how impactful that can be. It helped with my ACT. That's probably one of the only reasons I scored so high, is because I've been read to and I've been reading for years. And it's helped us with all our classes. Even in my math classes, you have to be able to critically analyze material in order to understand the problems, right? Right. So to think that kids are lacking in this simple foundation blows my mind. And it should blow your mind too, because you guys can do something about it. You guys can take this skill that we take for granted every day and use it in a different way by maybe finding a little kid that is in your school district that might not have the support that they need in order to learn how to love to read. And you can read with them for 15 minutes. Studies have been shown that with kids that grow up in lower income families, they don't get read to the same amount of time, and therefore there's a direct correlation between that lack of time spent reading and their performance in middle school and high school. Reading to a little kid when they're 3 makes them a better student when they're in high school. So, my 3 challenges to you after this little mini snapshot of my high school experience is 1, find something that you're passionate about. We don't all have to be passionate about Netflix and chill. I mean, that's a great thing. I love it. But maybe find something that connects you with other people and not just people in a screen. And then second, share that passion with other people. I was able to share this passion of literacy with people in my city, and now I'm hosting an event to give away 1,000 books to 100 families in my city. And that's just one step I'm taking forward to help my community and give back, because that was something that I took for granted every day. And third, and this is the hitter, guys, maybe think about reading a book. I know! And not just that, but think about reading a book in a genre that you don't normally read. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can! Okay, that's me. Thank you for listening, and I hope you find your passion.